Heathrow Airport closed all day over power outage. Chaos at Heathrow, the day London's busiest airport went dark, a night of fire and fear. It was an ordinary evening in West London when, just before midnight, the quiet hum of the city was shattered by a deafening explosion. In Hayes, a neighborhood near Heathrow Airport, flames erupted from an electrical substation, painting the night sky an ominous orange. Residents jolted from their sleep and rushed to their windows, only to see plumes of thick smoke billowing into the air. Vanessa Sinclair, a 64-year-old resident, described the terrifying moment. "I was just getting ready for bed when I heard a huge bang. My entire house shook. I ran outside and saw the substation completely engulfed in flames." She and dozens of others were forced to evacuate, seeking shelter in nearby hotels as emergency services scrambled to contain the blaze. The unprecedented shutdown by the early hours of the morning, Heathrow Airport, one of the world's busiest travel hubs, had gone dark. A statement from airport authorities confirmed what travelers feared the most. Due to a fire at an electrical substation supplying the airport, Heathrow is experiencing a significant power outage. Flights were grounded, terminals were plunged into darkness, and the usually bustling airport became eerily still. Heathrow had no choice but to close entirely, a decision that would impact over 145,000 passengers and disrupt more than 1,350 flights worldwide. Transport Secretary Heidi Alexander urged travelers to stay away, warning of severe delays. Meanwhile, the London Fire Brigade, LFB, battled the flames, deploying 10 fire engines and 70 firefighters. Travelers stranded and frustrated. For passengers already in the air, the chaos was just beginning. Flight Radar 24 reported that at least 120 flights en route to Heathrow had to be diverted mid-air. Qantas flights from Australia were rerouted to Paris, while United Airlines flights turned back to their origins. Some passengers, like BBC journalist Thomas McIntosh, found themselves stuck in Athens, forced to re-enter Greece after their flights were canceled. Tia Shah, a 21-year-old physiotherapist, was on her way to Heathrow when she got the news. "We had been in a cab for over an hour, only to be told to turn around. If I don't get on a flight by tomorrow, we'll have to cancel our entire trip." The disruption extended beyond London. Connecting flights to cities like Edinburgh, Glasgow, and Mumbai were also thrown into disarray. The investigation begins. As emergency crews work to restore power, the UK government launched an inquiry. Energy Secretary Ed Miliband stated, "This is an unprecedented event. We don't yet know what caused the fire, but we must understand how a major transport hub was left so vulnerable." While speculation swirled, officials ruled out foul play, describing the incident as a catastrophic accident. However, the fact that even Heathrow's backup power supply failed raised serious concerns about infrastructure security. The ripple effect, the Heathrow blackout, sent shockwaves across the travel industry. Hotels around London were overwhelmed as stranded passengers sought last-minute accommodations. Airlines scrambled to reroute flights, causing delays that rippled across Europe, the US, and beyond. Trains to Heathrow were also affected. The Elizabeth Line suspended service between Hayes and Harlington and the airport, while Heathrow Express shut down entirely. Local businesses suffered, and Hillingdon Council even announced delays in waste collection due to the disruptions. The battle to restore normalcy. By dawn, the London Fire Brigade had managed to contain the fire, but the damage had been done. National Grid worked through the night to restore power to the nearly 5,000 homes still left in the dark. By 6 a.m., 62,000 affected customers had regained electricity, yet Heathrow remained inoperable. A 200-meter cordon was established around the substation, with authorities warning residents to keep their windows and doors shut due to lingering smoke. Assistant Commissioner Pat Goldborn assured the public that firefighters had made significant progress in controlling the fire. Lessons for the future as March 21, 2025 unfolded. Heathrow remained closed, leaving thousands stranded and airlines scrambling to adjust. While officials worked to resolve the crisis, many questioned how such a vital piece of infrastructure could be so vulnerable. The Heathrow blackout was not just a travel nightmare, it was a wake-up call. Governments, energy providers, and airport authorities now face the challenge of ensuring that an event of this magnitude never happens again. For travelers like Tia Shah and Thomas McIntosh, it was a day they would never forget. And for Heathrow Airport, it was a moment in history that would shape the future of aviation security and emergency preparedness. The aftermath and long-term impact. Even as Heathrow prepared to reopen, the ripple effects of the blackout continued to disrupt global travel. Airlines struggled to accommodate displaced passengers, leading to days of overbooked flights and mounting frustrations. Experts raised concerns about whether airports worldwide were prepared for similar power failures. Aviation analyst James Fletcher noted, major hubs like Heathrow should have resilient backup systems in place. This incident exposes weaknesses that need urgent attention. Meanwhile, Heathrow executives faced mounting pressure from the government and the public to address infrastructure vulnerabilities. In the days following the blackout, businesses near Heathrow also felt the impact. Airport hotels reported record cancellations, and taxi services suffered losses as passengers rerouted their travel plans. The Heathrow blackout will be remembered not just as a moment of chaos, but as a pivotal event that reshaped aviation security, emergency preparedness, and crisis management for years to come.
Thank you for watching PJ Pro TV.